Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So today's main thing that we want to do is to get passenger service going to Joliet and Oceanside. But I was looking at something in this area, and we've got a building supplies factory here, a building supplies factory here, and a quarry right here. And you know how much this game loves to deconstruct things just when I want to use them. So what I want to do actually is go ahead and get this going. It'll be our second building supplies industry, and I'm going to pause this. Really we can reuse, we can just use this track right here. There's nothing but forest freight going on it right now. And I'm sort of thinking what I want to do just to make things different. So I want to redo this road here. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this now. Redo this road here. I'm going to have it go all the way down to here and go straight into where the train station is. And it's going to lag. But I want to do that and use trucks to deliver the building supplies, just to be different. I want it to be different. So I think let's start off right here. I want to make it so that we can sort of branch off from this and just sort of go straight in to a station here. So let's go ahead and go to buildings, freight, terminus. We'll go with medium, no catenary, 320 meters. And we're only going to need one because we're only doing the you know what? Maybe it'd be easier to do this. I'm zooming out so I can get a better look at all of that. Let's do this. Okay. I'll put this right here. I'm going to lower this to... yeah, be a little bit more at ground level there. Okay, and then here, we'll run this across. And then we can just do a connection there, and there, we're all set with that. So let's go ahead then and grab our track, turn off the catenary. Now you remembered for a change. Yes, isn't that unique? So I think that would be the best spot, but it looks like we're going to have to get rid of this for now. I'll redo that in a minute. And get rid of these. So let's go ahead. After all, I'm going to start from here. And we'll come down to there. And why doesn't it like it? Come on. All right, let's start from here and go up then. We have a little bit more control over where we connect this. It seems much happier here, and that looks like it's a pretty good junction. Okay, and then grab this, come on down to here. There we go. Let's see. We'll put a one-way signal right here. And then up here, I don't think we're going to have room for any other signals, so we'll just have that one signal there, and there we go. There's that. Cool. So that side's all set. Let's go ahead and fix this, I guess. We'll go straight across. Let's get this back a little bit more. Okay. And right about there. And that should make a nice curve. There. And that's actually going to the one I'm not using. Not gonna... I guess I'll upgrade this road just so it looks good, but... Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to mess with this at all. There. And that just wanders around all over the place, just to nothing. All right. That's all set. Let's go ahead and get our delivery going. So let's go to here. Let's get some highway going here. Okay. And how do I want this guy to get back out of here is the question. Once they deliver stuff, what are they going to do? Just drive to the end of this and turn around? It'd be better if I had them turn here and come up this way. And then, let's see. Go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and bring this across here. Connect that. Let's actually get rid of this connection because that's sort of dumb. I'm going to connect. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that. That big open space is fine. Let's go ahead and we'll come out here a ways. Actually, yeah, let's do this, actually. Let's come down from here all the way to this. Looks good. Then we'll come across here. Looks good. And then we'll just put a waypoint right here. And then we'll have them come and drop off right here, right outside of this. So they'll come down here, they'll drop off, they'll come up, go around the block, and go back out the way they came. So now we'll go back to the highway. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Can I upgrade this to... Yeah. Let me upgrade that to that there. So let's go down to here. And then to here. How's that look? I think that works. And then we'll go to buildings. What's this? Oh, this is like toll booth. Okay. Really? Is this freight stop? That's interesting. I wonder how much it can actually hold. It's a small toll gate, and they got two different types. Oh, okay. Two different types of roofs. All right, I'm going to stick with one of these. I don't really need the other. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to do this. Can I keep this straight here? Okay. Do that. Then let's see. I'm just going to make this a nice long straight there. Of course, we don't have any buildings there. I guess we'll just do this on both sides so I can put buildings on here. I just want extra storage space. Hopefully we won't need it, but... There we go. Do that. And we'll grab highway once again. And make it straight. Really? Okay, it did not want to be straight, no matter what I did there. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's delete some of this here. And we'll take this. Oops, turn the curve back on. So we can come in straight to there. And then this can come down and meet with this like that. So they'll come on here. This will be perfect. They'll be on the right side. They'll come in here. They'll come in. They'll pick up off this platform. Then they'll go out and head back out that way. That way the trucks don't cross each other. Always helps keep things moving smooth. All right, so that's all set. Now we just need to do the other side. So I'm thinking let's come out and go north of this mountain and come around and then join this somewhere around here. Or we could just come through. Yeah, let's just go through. We'll put a station right here, come through, and then just curve on and join that right there. Okay, so let's get our station here. Okay, and we just need to make this a little longer. I didn't really need to make it that long, but it did not seem to want to do things a different way. Just let's flatten this out a bit. Okay, I think actually I'm going to need to... Oh, it does want to snap. I like that it comes through and just lines up right here with this. Okay, I'm going to go with that. So let's see here. So my question is, probably only going to need one train for that. Let's do this. I'm going to cut this back a ways. Not a huge ways. Actually, let's start at this end. I'm going to flatten this out a bit. And we'll do this. We're going to come off from here. And come off from here. There we go. And we'll make ourselves a diamond switch here. Which it's going to complain about, of course, because it always complains about the diamond switch. Goodness. You're never going to get to what you plan to do today. Yeah, that is entirely possible, Crawler. But I thought this was more important to get done first. That does not line up well. Let's back this up even further. You said you weren't going to do that. I know. We're backed up all the way to that. Okay. There we go. That looks better. Now our signal right here. And then put one right there. That's spaced pretty well. I like that. We'll do that. Then we can just get rid of the spare. It's just one here, right? Yeah. So yeah, instead of having choices two platforms, the one choice is going to be the forest, and the other one's going to curve up and over to the quarry. I think that's good. Let me create routes for this. Man, we got our first diesel, too. I was expecting to put a steam engine on here, but nope. Nope, we got our very first diesel locomotive. We're sharing track with those giant steam, although that's a Mikado, that's not a 9000. So this is probably a little bigger. I thought we would ride along for a moment and just see how our work did here. Let's actually speed this up, because I would like to get to doing passenger stuff. Okay, here's this. So we scoot over onto there. We do lose some speed doing that. I am looking forward to the new tunnels in Transport Fever 3. Okay, and we do have stuff waiting. So that is all set to go. It's just a matter of seeing how well it does. I only have 4 trucks on here. I picked ones that look different. They have the same speed and possibly slightly larger capacity than the ones I've been using recently. But, oh, and now this is deconstructing. Well, that's interesting and good, because we're not going to use it, so it's good to get it out of there. All right, Joliet. We need to get passenger service set up here. I think I want to sort of line it up with this. There we go. Nope. Buildings, passenger, there, 240, 2 tracks, large building, high speed, and catenary. You almost sound like you know what you're doing. Hush. Except for one thing. What's that? You want to do the road first. Yes, you're right, I do. That seems like that's probably the best spot right there. All right. So let's come back here to streets. Oh, I did reverse on this down here. Instead of stopping here and then going around, we're going around and then stopping right in front of the train station. That way they don't cross each other. They're not making a left turn in front of the other trucks. So let's go ahead actually and flatten this out first. You love flattening stuff. I love it because it makes you insane, Growler. Growler is not surprised by this fact. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do this. We'll run this down this direction. And we'll run it up this direction. Okay, I got all the connecting streets connected. I sort of feel like I want to run transportation there. Can I fit a station into here? I suppose I could get rid of that road if I really need to. Let's go to here, buildings, passenger, this here, new large, 0, both. Yeah, it really does not want to fit there, does it? Let's take this connection out for right now. Let's see if this will let us fit. Doesn't like that direction, but it does fit. There we go. But this road is the one I wanted to go up. Well, I guess we'll end up going up this road. It's so much further out than I want to be, though. I don't like it. I don't like it. Nope. Nope, nope. We're going to put it over here. You are making a mess. It's only a little messy, Growler. Can we get you to snap into place? I don't know why that one... There we go. I don't know why that one just did not want to snap no matter what I did. There. Okay, so this then can go here. And we could snap this one back on where it was. Although I am going to widen this in order to put... transit on there. And we're actually going to connect this up to here. So let's see. And then let's connect this across here. If you're going to widen these, why aren't you putting wide streets on to start off with? Because. Because why? Because I'm not going to. I think this might be the... Might be one I can't get there. Really do need to use that street. I love how downhill that is right there. Let's see. That looks so funky too. Let's try doing this. If I can get... Where is the end of this? I want to snap to it. I think that's it. Can I bring this over to here? And let's make it wider. I think that works. I can actually just... Yeah, get rid of that. It's unnecessary. And then if we just widen this all the way... Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I'm doing here. Okay. All right, that's good. That's a good loop. We should hit all of the city this way. And it doesn't look like we're not interfering with any trucking. All right, let's go ahead and snap our train station on here then. Is your train station snappy? Yes, Growler. It's a very snappy train station. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Okay, so that's snapped on there. Let's go ahead and put in our public transit buildings here. Let's see. We want to go this way, so let's start off with one here. Sometimes it's a little hard to get these spaced well, especially when you try to put them on the wrong street. Yes, especially that, Growler. There. 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 And there. That looks pretty good. And we might as well just put this in first, since it will help the city even if we're not connecting the train up yet. Why are you going that way instead of just going down the street you're on? That is the dumbest thing. All right, so let's see. This is going to be the Joliet Public Transit, and this is going to be counterclockwise. And somewhere I've got to have a truck depot right there. By passenger, and we're still using these. Okay. We'll put 10 on. Okay. So there's that. So we've got all this in place. I am going to need to put a diamond switch on here, at least temporarily, because this is going to be the end until such time as I get the Oceanside connection done. Okay. Let's see. I want to come straight north as far as I can here. It's going to be farther than that. Oh, I got a lot of traffic on that road. I might need to upgrade that. Okay, let's go with this for now. We're going to have to go off this direction to get around here, though. So let's try like this. Okay, let's go with that. And then this. Yeah, we lose speed there, so we're going to go ahead and cut this back a ways on both sides. And then we'll come out of here, connect to that. Okay, that maintains our speed the whole way. Now, coming out of here, we're probably best if come down this direction some way. What side am I going to be on here? This is going to have to be the inside of this. Okay. So if we come off from here, let's just say right there for now. It's not too bad. We do lose speed doing that, but I think we're going to lose speed anyways. Let's see if I can just... Let's run this. Oh, I'm going to need a bridge there. Which I sort of have already anyways. This is actually running a bit high because where it is. What if I went under it? Let's try doing this. I'm going to try just going from the street level here. That's flat. That's not bad. Let's pause this. I'm going to delete this. I think it's going to be easier to line up if I come this way. Let's go right here. Along this line. Okay. That's good. And then here, we just reconnect this. Oh, and it automatically put a bridge in for us. I thought sure I was going to have to raise it in order for that to work. I think I better do both tracks before I do that, though. Let's go ahead and double track this down to the street. Oh, doesn't like it. Okay, we'll double track down to here. How's that? Just need to make sure that this bridge gets over it okay. All of them just want to do one. Let's do this. I don't like that being with just one support pillar there. It just seems like that's going to end up being an issue for us. Oops, there. Let's go ahead and take that off. Yeah, so that'll be better. Going uphill. Okay, that's good. I think I cut out a signal there, a block signal. Yeah, right about in the middle of the bridge. So let's put it right here. There. Okay. So that's in place. Let's see about fixing this curve here. Took a couple of test fittings, but we got it going. Now from here, let's take this one, and now we can go across to here. Yeah, that meets up. We tunnel through that. We bridge over this. Let's use that bridge. There we go. I was wondering where my speeds went to. We are going to lose speed here, but we are coming to the end of this line too. So I think that is going to be good. All I have to do is double track this and put signals on it now, and we're good to go. It slowly pulls out. It's our first electric branch line. But it's going. I'm not sure which platform this thing was assigned to. I think it's assigned to platform 1. Alright. We'll get over here where we can see what's going on, and we'll ride this branch for now. But it's okay. We didn't get all the way down to Oceanside today, but I knew that as soon as I decided to do that building supplies line. But we did get to Joliet, which I wasn't sure we'd do, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I like the line, and it went together pretty quickly. That's sort of cool with no railings on here. It gives you a sort of an uninterrupted view of the surroundings. And the autosave. Let's speed this up. There we go. We're doing 59, but we're going uphill there. We're going to level out by the time we hit the highway. Oh, right. There's one highway I wanted to update too. So there's one of the tracks are uneven there. I hate that. I'll go back and fix that later on. There, now we're picking up speed. Yeah, I thought about that hill was going to cost us speed there too. I don't. Oh, that's an iron mine. That's right. I was trying to remember what that was. This is sort of an S-curve tunnel too. It's amusing. Not too bad on that side. We are topping out the speed, 105. That's good. I've noticed these trains do seem to have trouble reaching that top speed with all the hills. But on the flats, they're definitely doing it. And there we go. We made our whole run to Joliet. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.